Hello and welcome back to the SoulSilver Nuzlocke. So unfortunately last time we did lose our shiny Persian, which is really annoying. But we don't need to save. But essentially we've done a little bit of tweaking of the team here. We've added in England, the Miltank, and also we have leveled up our Venonat here. So France to Venonat to a Venomoth, and just, yeah, decided to use him for a little bit. So I'm hoping the psychic parts of him will be useful in this next battle against the Rocket Leader Archer. So what we need to do essentially in this episode is to go back up the rocket tower here. Rocket tower? Goldenrod radio tower. And fight Archer. And disband Team Rocket for good, essentially. Spoilers. And then we need to make our way over to Blackthorn City for the 8th gym badge, which is why we're not currently at our level cap, because we've got quite a few bits still to do before we get to that gym. So let's go up. Observation deck. Right. Let's do it. Let's go. Found out. So it wasn't ideal there that we actually led off. But we got a signal beam. Right. That would be useful. Nice. Fire Fang. Good damage. Very good damage. So it doesn't have Sucker Punch. We knew it would be okay, so using Signal Beam again to take him out was fine. Houndoom. So let's switch out here. We'll go into England, the Miltank. We're not about to start sacking people. Let's use Rollout, why not? Good damage. We are now locked into Rollout, which is a little bit worrying. Feint Attack. Has Houndoom got Strong Jaw in this generation? I can't remember, but we are now in real trouble. I don't know why we locked ourselves into Rollout here. We lived on 2. We could have done with that missing, I'm not going to lie, because we could lose Miltank here. Coughing. Are we quicker than this Coughing? That's the question. If we are, we win. If we're not, he goes down. That was a misplay. Using Rollout there, knowing how much damage he was doing, was a big misplay, but, you know, why not? Let's go into... Who do we want to go into here? Vietnam? Let's do it. Let's use Thrash here. Sludge and poison damage, honestly. Okay, there we go. That's that done. So that is Team Rocket, good and finished. Here comes the director. Silver Wing. Okay, useful. Means that we can go and get something. We're not going to, but we could go get an encounter from Whirl Islands that could be Lugia if we wanted, but we're not going to bother because we don't use legendaries in this run. Can you just get on with it? Okay, there we go. What does she want? Seriously. Stop spending all my money. Okay, down we go. Perfect. Lovely. Now means we can get out of here, which is nice. Okay, next stop is actually Blackthorn City, but we have to go to Mahogany Town and make our way through. So what we're going to do here is firstly heal up so we can get rid of that annoying poison tick. There we go. We'll deposit Miltank in the box. With the full understanding that I think we just need to start locking back in here, right? And we're actually going to take the Soothe Belt off of USA here. And just for now, right, what do we want to nickname this EV? So name it after a country. So what country has like loads of different like things going on? Should we call it like Dubai? I know that's technically not a country, it's like a province or whatever, but it's fine. And then what we'll do is we will actually put the Soothe Belt on him. Because we want to try and get an Espeon here. So it needs to be max happiness during the daytime in order to evolve. So, and now we can actually fly back to Mahogany Town. There we go. And Route 44, new encounter. Red Apricot, nice. Ugh. That was silly. Side beam should be okay here. I think the worst it could do damage-wise is probably like Rock Throw or something like that. Yeah. It's fine. the side beam again and finish it off. There we go. Pokemaniac Zac. Rhymer. Ultra Ball. I'm pretty sure there is a way that you can get a grass encounter here, so I'm just going to quickly go and have a look. Yeah, it's here. Max Revive as well. Nice. Completely useless, but still nice. And the encounter is a Lickitung. Okay, interesting. Let's put him to sleep. And I think a Signal Beam won't take him out. He says. Okay, no encounter there then, that's fine. The crit definitely mattered there. I wouldn't have minded a Poliwag either. Okay, moving on. No use cry, never spilt milk. Or spilt tongues. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, into Ice Path. So this is another encounter. An Ice Path is a little bit annoying because you have this kind of... well, ice, I guess, everywhere. Right? Let's just hope it's not Delibird. That's alright. Sneasel, Jinx, Swinub. Could have been any of those. Delibird. Signal Beam. Secretly hoping for a crit, not gonna lie. Yeah, not very effective, took him out. Just didn't want him. Did not want him at all. Okay, now let's start using some repels. There we go. So, yeah, relatively, like, some of these are nice and simple. He says, as he struggles. There, and then we're through. And then this one is this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. And we've got that. So HM for Waterfall, which will help us a bit later on. And to get back out, we just go like that. Alright. Whatever you say, sir. Right. And then with this bit, this like challenge here is you kind of have to teach someone strength first of all. Don't go chasing waterfall. Let's teach it to whales here. We'll get rid of Thunder Wave. There we go. So what you need to do is basically like push these boulders like down into the holes, and then that's like they become like things that kind of get in the way. That makes sense. So this one you kind of go down and round here like this, push it along here, and then I think you just do it like that again, and then round up here, down, and then in. There we go. Repel again. There we go. So go like that, and then go down, back up this way, along there like that. Push that down. Yeah, and then back up, and then just hang them along. There we go, perfect. And then this one is, again, this one's not too difficult. You just do that, and then that, and then that. And then along here, and then there, and there. And then we have to go back to the first one quickly because we never did push that down. So we'll push that along there, and then down there. And then that's all of those done. So you then go down here. What does she want? Route 34, I don't know where Route 34 is. So we need to utilize this here and go along here, get this item, perfect. Down here there's a, and then not that, but this is fine, this is not an issue, we'll get there. So you actually kind of do this, like, round in a circle like this, and then it's done. But obviously we wanted to get all the items as well, so there we go. Then we go down there. We don't have Rock Smash with us, and I'm not wasting my time teaching it, so I'll go the long way round. Never melt ice, so very useful, especially with the upcoming gym. Oh. Go. Avalanche, good TM. So that's the only reason you'd not go straight up the thing there, but it's okay. And then this one is good fun, I suppose. I think with this one you have to push the boulder down one step, I believe, like that. Then you run down and around here, along there, into that, like that, and then, yeah, there you go. And all that for an iron. And then that's how to get out. So this one's not too difficult. I think there's only like 1 or 2 left to do now. So that's ideal. Got protein as well. Okay. Yeah, we'll give you a push. There we go. I mean, we had to give her a push to get out anyway. We wouldn't have been able to get out otherwise, so... yeah. Whatever you say. Okay, let's try this. Perfect. BP up. And then to get out, you just kind of do something different, I guess. Just do that. There you go. Perfect. Here we go. And that it makes us into Blackthorn City, which is nice. This guy. Yeah, nice. That must be a real hotshot trainer. No, because I lost a mill tank for stupid reasons and God knows what else. And a Persian for stupid reasons and God knows what else. And a Graveler. So, you know. No. Okay, thank you. Whatever you say. Okay, there's not actually a hell of a lot to do in here. So what we're going to do now is basically prep for the gym. Oh, well, this is fine because we need to deposit the EV anyway. Cool, and then we'll... So this is like 3 Dragonair and a Kingdra. So let's get out Need Arena. And we'll get out, yeah, Crobat there. I think this is what we'll run for now. There we go. And then we'll use our Moonstone here. There you go. Now we have a Nidoqueen. That's good. And like, not entirely like bothered like by this gym. Like, it's dragon types, but at the same time, like, yeah, I don't know. Like, for me, I'm not afraid, if that makes sense. Although we do want the move deleter here. Sure. Teach me a move, yeah. Okay. Whatever you say. Sure, go for it. Which Pokemon should I teach the move? I don't know what the move is, so we'll go into here. Here we go. Okay, read the memo. Oh, okay. They're like Blast Burn and stuff like that. Oh, whatever. That's the move deleter. Yeah, there we go. Well, there is a reason that we're here. So we want to stop Surf. Yep. And then we want to teach Waterfall. What am I doing? There you go. I don't know why, I just like had this thing in my head like, why don't I have HM6? Is this a heart scale, man? It'll cost you. Cost you a heart sale. Okay. Alright, no worries. Yeah, fine. Okay, and just below here, there's not really much point in us going down here, but I will go down here. Because it is Route 45, which we already have an encounter for. It was Geodude. So, the only thing left to do is go to the gym. Make our way through. Gyarados is going to be very useful in this battle. I will just see if anyone can learn Avalanche. Absolutely. Absolutely I do. We'll get rid of Poison Sting. There we go. And then what else do we have here? We've got Shadow Ball, which is a nice move. Dig. Yeah, well, I think we're okay for now. Let's just go with that. We'll lead with Canada for now. So this is like this, and then this, and then this. Nice. Okay. So Avalanche always hits second, and I believe it does more damage if I've taken damage. Good crit. Seadra. This is the only problem, right, is that they use Pokemon that aren't actually dragons. So you kind of have to spend a lot of time like switching in and out. That should be enough for Seadra to go down. Apparently not. That will teach me, won't it? Brine. There we go. Who's next? Dratini again. Alright. Into Vietnam here. What am I doing? Okay, waste of a turn there. That's fine. So he'll use Dragon Rush. I'll use Ice Fang. Let's see who does more damage here. We're very close on levels, so I feel like I probably should like just level up a little bit. Considering it's the first gym trainer and we're not struggling, but it's at a point where it's not ideal. But it's fine. Let's just quickly heal up. Okay, super potions. Oh. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Next one. What's that for? Alright. Okay, if you're not serious, you won't be able to beat them, apparently. Who knew? There you go. There's an Avalanche to take that one down. And then a Dragonair. Okay. A little bit frustrating that they're only using really agility against me. I'd like to take a little bit of damage, please. Then it makes Avalanche a little better. So, but I still think it's enough to take him out. So it would have been enough. Okay, Aqua Tail. This will do a bit of damage. Fair bit of damage, yep, 60 damage. But we then Poison Pointed him, nice. And then the Avalanche will just finish him off, so that's cool. Okay, he was 2 levels above at that point, so that really tells me that we need to go away and do some leveling up.